India's Rafale Fighter Jets will come equipped with the world's best parts. Dassault Rafales are going to join Indian Air Force bundled with these three pods which are best in class available in the market. Thales agreed to supply all three pods as a part of the deal signed last year between India and France. Dassault Rafales are going to join Indian Air Force bundled with these three pods which are best in class available in the market. Indian Air Force 1. Damocles Targeting Pod. Third generation targeting pod already deployed upon French Rafales and Mirage 2000s and has also been exported to all the Rafale buying nations. Although India has never used Thales targeting pod and has mostly relied upon the Israeli Lightning pod on almost every jet that Indian Air Force operates, it appears that the preliminary batch will have Damocles pod deployed. 2. Talios, Targeting Long-Range Identification Optronic System, Navigation and Targeting Pod. Fourth generation pod with inbuilt architecture to reconnaissance and target threats. It's like a plug-and-play pod and can be incorporated in Sukhoi 30 Mki that Indian Air Force operates. Designed entirely around operational feedback from users, Targeting Long-Range Identification Optronic System is the latest addition to the Thales family. Targeting Long-Range Identification Optronic System is the first opsonic pod to cover the entire critical decision chain from intelligence gathering to weapon delivery. Capabilities range from deep strike with long-range missiles and bombs to air-to-air target identification and close air support, and include the rapidly emerging requirement of non-traditional information, surveillance and reconnaissance, (NTIS). Key features: latest generation of high-resolution sensors and high-precision line-of-sight stabilization. Wide-angle vision providing critical contextual information and making the pod a key component of the pilot's visual environment throughout the mission. Open architecture and a high level of functional integration. All functions will be standard for both French and international customers. With its open architecture, the Talios pod is conceived as a plug-and-fight system for integration on all existing and future fighters. 3. Airborne Observation System Reconnaissance Pod. AEROS, Airborne Observation System, is the much bigger podded system carried on the centerline of French Rafales and Mirage 2000s. It is qualified for flight up to 600 knots, and can withstand the shock of carrier operations. For greater flexibility and coverage, the optics move fore and aft within the head of the rotating pod. We cover a large swath of the ground at very high resolution in a single pass. We use real-time computer processing on board to devise flight paths and determine whether to move the head or the optics, said Bruno D. Pardon, the Thales product manager for airborne optronics. The pod provides dual-band imagery from low, fast flights or from high-altitude standoff ranges which D. Pardon declined to specify. However, he noted that airborne observation system can cover 10,000 square km per hour from 20,000 feet, and can therefore do the work of many UAV. It is the only system on the market that also provides video in both the infrared and visible spectrum, according to the Thales manager. The video is the same resolution and range as the still images, although the field of view is narrower. Airborne observation system can switch rapidly between the two modes, he added. Thales also provides the ground station to which airborne observation system imagery is downlinked for processing, exploitation and dissemination. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment.